What's up, Speckers, players, and traders? We're running up to the last week of the year, and we're going to do a last spec target of the year. Let's see what we've got going on. First up, we've got Scroll Rack. It's seen very few reprints, and it's at an almost all-time low. Scroll Rack from Commander Legends, its all-time low price was $26.46. Its all-time high was $50, pretty much when it was announced. The market price is currently $27.35, so you are so close to that all-time low. I really think it's a great time to pick that card up. If you want to spec on Scroll Rack, but you want to spec on the extended art version, the all-time low for that was $35. The all-time high was $134.93, and the market price is currently $37.60. If you look at the difference between its all-time high and its market price, it seems like it's got way more room to grow than the regular scroll art, although it's a little bit more expensive. Scroll Rack, comparing that to its Tempest counterpart, the all-time low for that was $17.74, for which we have data. The data doesn't go back before 2012, so we're kind of working with a limited data set here. But $17.74 was the low price on that. Its all-time high was $123.24, and it's currently sitting at $64.90. So I look at these cards, and I like reprints, as you know. I really do like reprints. I think reprints offer a unique opportunity where we can get into the market for a very low price, and we can just sit and hold these cards until they start to move back up. Hopefully, if they don't see any reprints soon, these cards will start to move within a short period of time, especially when you have special sets like this that don't see as much print demand as a regular core set or a regular set, like Zendikar Rising, etc., that are more print-to-demand type products. The next card on the list is also a Commander Legends card. Mana Drain saw a reprint. It also does not have a significant amount of reprints. It always holds good value, and we're seeing it at almost an all-time low here. Interestingly enough, when I looked at the data for the all-time low on Mana Drain, it was $57.25. This is the Commander Legends version, by the way. The all-time high was $94.99, but the market price is $53.70. So it seems like the all-time low and the market price just haven't caught up with each other, because the current market price is lower than the all-time low listed for this card. So probably a really good time to get into this card. It looks like it's sitting at an all-time low, and this card just continuously goes back up when it sees a reprint. It starts to move back up shortly after that product is out of print. If we take a look at the extended art version of Mana Drain, the all-time low for that was $70.65. The all-time high was $147.49, and the market price, again, is lower than the all-time low, $67.65. Probably a pretty good time to get into this. It's also only a $14 difference, it looks like, $13.95 if you want to get exact, between the extended art Mana Drain and the regular Mana Drain. So the extended art is not carrying a significant premium at this point. If you compare that with the Mana Drain from Legends, its all-time low, again based on a limited data set, was $136.23. Its all-time high was $399.99, so pretty much $400. And the current market price for it is $370.73. I find that interesting because even though it's seen a reprint, and that reprint has a regular art and an extended art card, the price, the current market price, is not that much lower than its all-time high of $399.99. So I think Mana Drain is one of those cards that has a significant room to grow. It's a card that it's extensively used, highly sought after, and once these goes out of print and they start to rise, you have an opportunity to really make a decent amount of money on these. As you guys know, I like to 4x, 5x at a minimum the target cards that I'm looking at. So when I'm talking about cards and spec targets, I'm really looking at usually a 5x or 500% increase in cards. That's my target. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm expecting when I'm talking about these cards. All right, for those of you that may not know or are new to the channel. The next card up is Queen Marchesa, the etched foil. That all-time low is $11.99. The all-time high is listed as well as $11.99. I think there's a problem with that algorithm. This is coming from MTG Stocks. If you guys aren't familiar with that website, you can go check it out. They've got some really good information in there. But the current market price is $8.60. So again, lower than the all-time low, all-time high listed on the site. You compare that with the foil Queen Marchesa from Conspiracy Take the Crown, and that all-time low is $45. The all-time high was $250, and the current market price on that card is $157.55. Now, we don't know exactly what the print run is on these etched foils. I suspect that it's higher than the Conspiracy Take the Crown, so you may not ever see this card hit those numbers of $150 or $250, an all-time high. But I think Queen Marchesa is primed for some really, really good growth here once these cards get out of print and people start looking for these etched foils. Up next, we've got a favorite of mine. If you've seen my mailbag, you've seen me open a bunch of these, Rings of Brighthearth. We're going to talk about both the full art or extended art and the regular reprint in Commander Legends. First up, Rings of Brighthearth, the regular printing of that. All-time low is listed as $6.92. All-time high is $35.82. The market price is currently $5.81. Again, lower than the all-time low listed. I don't think that algorithm's had a chance to catch up. What's really interesting, though, is if you look at the regular printing of Rings of Brighthearth, the foil market price is $5.89. That's only 8-cent difference from the non-foil version. So the foil version is not really carrying a premium at all at this point. It seems like it's a really good time to get into this, even at foil prices, because the foil price is only 8-cent deviation from the current market price. So if I was going to pick these up, I would absolutely, if I could find foils at the $5.89 or pretty close to that price, I would be picking these up. The Rings of Brighthearth extended art, we've got an all-time low of $9.29, an all-time high of $69.99, and you're looking at a market price, again, lower than that, of $7.27. As you guys know, in one of my mailbags that you can check out in the video, I'll link in the description below. I don't have the opportunity yet to put it in the top of the video yet, but it will be down below if you check the link. I opened 40 copies of the extended art. I managed to get them at $6, which was a super price. I took all that the vendor had. We had 40 copies, so I bought all 40 copies at $6. The market price currently is $7.20, but you can probably find it, if you can find it in that range, that's still a great pickup. Comparatively, if you look at Rings of Brighthearth from Lorwyn, the all-time low for that card was $2.96. The all-time high was $75, and it's currently sitting at $49.47. So again, that card has seen a drop in price, but not significant where, it's still a $50 card from Lorwyn. So if we don't see a reprint of this card and this supply starts to dry up, I suspect that these cards are going to move up very, very well. Rings of Brighthearth is always a card that people are looking for to put in EDH Commander decks. It's a fantastic card. It's very, very powerful, has a great effect. And if you can pick it up at this price, I suspect that we will see this market move closer to that $49, $47 price with the extended art and the regular art foil, possibly the non-foil as well. So this has got a lot of room to grow. You can take a look at the Rings of Brighthearth Inventions. The low price on that was $49.92. The all-time high was $182, and it's currently sitting at a market value of $129.60. And it would not surprise me if the extended art version of Commander Legends Rings of Brighthearth, if it did not see a reprint, to go past that lower end price of $49.47. We might see it at $60, $70, $75. So that's what I'm banking on. That's where I'm putting my money. The extended art and the extended art seems like a great place to park some of my money and wait for that to happen. Next up, Sol Ring. The extended art of Sol Ring is currently $5. Well, actually, the all-time low was $5.99. The all-time high was $9.99. And the market price is currently $6.20. So this seems like this does have some accurate data. The all-time low is lower than the current market price. If you're looking at the foil version of Sol Ring, this does carry a premium. It looks like it's around a 4x premium. You're looking at $24.90 of all-time low, and you're looking at a $49.99 for an all-time high, and it's currently $30.46. So between 4 and 5x difference here in the extended art foil versus the extended art Sol Ring. So this one does have a decent premium. It's the first time that we've seen an extended art like this in foil. The only thing that we can compare it to is the Sol Ring Inventions, which does have different art. That card is extremely popular. Its all-time low was $120. Its all-time high was $648.88, and it's currently sitting at a market value of $458.63. Now, I don't expect the foil extended art Sol Ring from Commander Legends to get to that price, but it would be really nice to see that card turn into a $75 to $90, even $100 card. I am currently not picking up the foils because there is such a premium on those foils. I am, however, picking up as many extended art Sol Rings as I can from Commander Legends. The last card we've got on our list is a modern staple. It's the foil Celestial Colonnade from Zendikar Rising Expeditions. I couldn't find an all-time low for this card. It seemed to be around $11. The all-time high for this card was $95.99, right around $96. The current market price is lower than the all-time low again on this card. It's $9.57. What I found interesting was that this had a buy list on TCG Player of $10.91. So you could literally get it for $9.57 and trade it in for $10.91. Probably not really worth taking the chance on arbitrage there, but I figured I would point that out, that it doesn't look like the buy list has been adjusted for where this card currently is. I am currently picking up foil Celestial Colonnades. You'll get to see those pickups in one of our mail bags. As soon as they come in and we open that mail bag, you'll get to see that I am speccing on Celestial Colonnades. I think it's a great spec. The price is really, really low at this point, and there's a lot of room to grow. Comparatively, you can look at the Celestial Colonnade Ultimate Masters box topper. That all-time low was $28.70. The all-time high was $149.97, and it's currently sitting at around $28.42 at market price. We've got a couple other printings of Celestial Colonnade that are unique. And Celestial Colonnade at one point was a $65, $70 card just for its regular printing. So if we don't see a reprint of Celestial Colonnade and it gains favor in modern like it used to, we could see significant movement on this card. So I really do like this card in foil at $9.57. I think that's an unbelievable deal. That is it for my spec targets for the year. We'll start new spec targets up after the new year. Party on, people. And we'll see you then with some new spec targets, some new mailbags, and whatever else we can dream up that we think you will enjoy. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video out. Leave me a comment if you want, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks and have a great night.